Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Shy over here on Shy's Coinage, and we're gonna hop on here today and do another YNAB allocation video. I know I don't sound the most excited, and it's because I'm frustrated. I was trying to start showing my face in these videos while I'm walking through the steps, and while I do know how to screen record and record through the webcam at the same time. It's given me a hard time with controlling the portion that is recording me. And I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes trying to fight it. And I even pulled up a YouTube video on it because I'm like, maybe I am doing this wrong. And I did exactly the same thing that they did in the video, and it just would not work for me, and it frustrated me beyond belief. And so I decided to give it a rest for the moment because I was getting way too frustrated with it. So it is what it is, and I need to get this recorded because it is currently 8:08 on Friday, August the 14th. It is a payday for my husband and myself, but it is also my daughter's birthday. She's turning 10 today, so she's 10 now. I have a double-digit baby, and I've already cried about it. But we have plans for that. But I also have to go up to the school to attend a new student thing for myself and this new college journey that I'm on, and I have to be there at 9. And while the school is only about 15 minutes from here, I don't necessarily know where I'm going on the campus, so I need to leave a bit earlier. So we're going to hop right in, and we're going to get through this pretty much. So I do need to categorize a few of these. So this is from the water bill. I think that's what I pulled up and said. I can never remember which one charges me the fee when I pay it and which one doesn't. I want to say no. Yeah, this 2091 here also, let me cancel. I didn't categorize this as that. This didn't come from school. This is groceries, which means our groceries is going to be over, which is fine. This is your payment receipt for blah, 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 sewer billing. So that is the sewer. Okay. So this is the sewer, which is what I thought. And they charge a $2 fee. They charge a $2 fee to pay them online. Excuse me. Bless me while I'm at it. And then this would be the water bill. And we're going to approve that. And then we're just gonna, did I make it? I did. I made it eating out. I don't even remember going to Freddy's. Where did I go to Freddy's for? Oh, we were out. This isn't from the 12th. This is what I'm thinking of. From the 12th? That wasn't from the 12th. It wasn't from the 12th. That must just be when it cleared the account. But we were out buying school shoes and stuff for the children, and I had not ate all day, and I started to feel really woozy, so we stopped in at Freddy's to get me some fries. But obviously the kids were with me, so the kids ended up with fries, and my husband was with me, and he got one of those burger taco new things they're doing. He wanted to try it, and yeah, so that was that. So I've categorized everything. We do have things here that are uncategorized, or not uncategorized, they're pending transactions. So I'm going to leave them. Well, the 900 is money that my husband transferred over. And let me see if they actually, yeah, no. Okay. So let's go here. We're going to go enter now. And then we're going to actually add a transaction into the together account, payee. He actually sent in $39 after that. I don't know what he had going on, but that's what he did. I guess he was trying to, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to do another transaction. I'm the payee this time. It should just be a transfer from my account, my pay, and I transferred in $12.40. We're going to save that. Okay, and then we're going to hop back over here into the budget. So we do have 6 overspent categories. $12.85 from school. Okay, we will get that covered. Amazon's gonna get covered when I go through the budget because apparently Amazon never comes out on the same day every month. But I had it written into this week's budget, so it's gonna get covered. Eating out, groceries is gonna get covered when I do the budget for this week. And then the rest of these I'll cover at the end. So we'll leave the 6 overspent for now. So what we're going to do is come over here. We're going to move the money my husband put in up to the top. We're going to move the money I put in up to the top as well. And we'll close that part out. And then we'll hop right in here into our mortgage account. So we're going to go forward into September and put $10.50 into the mortgage because that will be for September, obviously. Okay, and then we are going to cover Evergy, which is our electric for the home. We are on a leveled billing. It's $107 every single month. I prefer that. I've been considering doing the same thing with our heating bill, but I'm not really sure if that's what I want to do or not. For right now, I just have it budgeted out at $100 a month. It's not really that in the summer, so sorry, my mom called me in the middle of that. She was trying to talk to her grandbaby, but her grandbaby is still sleeping. I know I was saying something about the heating bill. Oh, it's normally not $100 a month in the summertime, obviously. Although I think at one point we were a little behind, so I've just been sending the whole 100. But hopefully, my point is that hopefully this creates some type of buffer in the heating so that in the winter time, me doing 100 a month is enough because it will just start to accumulate extra. That is the hope anyway. So anyway, we put that 100 there. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's going to be all the bills we're funding because we've funded the rest of them already. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna be putting $360 into CarMax, which is half of my car note. So we will be doing half of my car note this round. But I think that's all the bills we'll be doing for now. Then let's see. We'll scroll down here. And we will do $175 into groceries because that's what we do every week. And like I said, it was a little overspent, but what I put in will cover that. We'll do $15 into essentials, and essentials is starting to grow like I was wanting it to. The only thing I think I need to order is paper towels. We'll put $15 into personal. I don't think we need anything out of personal this week either, so that will hopefully start to grow. We'll do 100 into fuel. This has been working out lovely. So we'll continue to do that. We'll do 10 into storm. That is our dog. And then haircut still has 25, and my son will be getting a haircut within the next week. So I won't put any money into that right now. Once we use that, I'll fill that again. This slush fund was, I went to Sam's Club and my mom asked me to get her a pack of the big paper towels. She did give me the money back. I just need to put that into the bank, and that's why I'm just going to leave that one red, because she gave me the money. I just need to put the money back in the bank. And then Amazon. I already had $16 written into the budget this week for it, but we'll go ahead and cover the whole 1602. It fluctuates so much. One month it'll come out at 16, one month it'll be 1602, then it'll be 1604. I don't know, but I am slightly ready to cancel them altogether. I think I'm just about there. Then the only other thing we need to do is my children's allowance, which is at $16 a week. 6 for my son and 10 for my daughter. That is how their allowance works. They get $1 per year that they've been alive. Okay, so that leaves $214.98 up here. And let me do some quick math really quick. Oh, what am I doing? 900. Right. 136 plus 14 plus 39. Okay, yeah, that's right. I had to make sure that was correct. Okay. So I do think what I'm going to do. What am I gonna do? We're not gonna do anything with that. So I'm just gonna be honest with myself. Like I said, today's my daughter's birthday. We've done tons of back to school shopping. Like, a lot of this money is not here. So with the sinking funds money between my crumb snatchers and my short-term savings, all of that money sits in Ally, and I don't have Ally on automatic. Like, my account isn't linked on here automatically. I have to go in and input those transactions, and I did that for a reason, because I have an Ally checking and an Ally savings, because I put it in the savings, but like for school shopping, I moved that money to the check-ins, and I don't want to have to rectify that in here all the time. I just want to be able to say, this is how much, and some of it I just automatically leave in the checkings. Like fund money, if I put money here under their fund money, that just stays in the checking part. I don't feel the need to put that in the savings, because their fund money is more likely going to be spent more often. So I just like to be able to see here how much should be there, and go look at Ally, and it'll tell me what I have in both of those accounts together. So I just like to make sure those numbers match. So I don't really want those transactions to run in automatically. But with that said, I do need to go in there and track some transactions, because I haven't, and we have spent loads of money, and I know that I'm going to be pulling from categories that have nothing to do with that, and I'm going to be trying to catch things up. With that said, though, there's $214.98 left in this budget. I'm going to take the $14.98 and throw it in the I'm not gonna do any of that, because I don't know what I'm about to go spend. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. We're gonna take this whole $214.98 and we're gonna put it in this hold it category. $214.98. We're gonna put all of that in this hold it category under my kids crumb snatchers. We're gonna go out today. We have plans today for my daughter's birthday. We have an activity tomorrow. And once I wrap all that up for the weekend, and I'm getting her hair done for school. They start school in a week. She's going to get her hair done here in the next couple of days. So once I rectify all of those payments, I'll come back in and I'll see how I want to cover that. So let's go here and let's go to this eating out. And what I'm actually going to do is just take that from this $50 that's sitting in this debt category. I'm going to put the money, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing here. And then when I put that money back in, I'll put it where I need to put it. I'll go ahead and I'll cover that. And what else was school? So I'll just go here. I'll take it out of there. We'll cover that. $3 from random Apple subscriptions. Where do I want to pull this from? I'm gonna pull that from I was about to say, who's my car insurance under State Farm? I'm gonna pull that from there. And we have covered all the overspending. And then I will go in and I'll input excuse me, I just have the sneezes. I'll go in and I'll input all of the money we spent for back to school and on my daughter's birthday and for my daughter's birthday and things like that. And the next time you see my YNAB, some of these things might be different. Let's just put it that way. That is something I'll have to get better about as we go, actually budgeting what I need. And not overspending, because I'm sure I just overspent. Anyway, that's all the money from this week. I'm going to get off of here and head on out to do the things I need to do for the day. Thank you guys for coming on here and watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.